And now we have a Heartline from Edmund in Toronto, Canada.
Hello, Supreme Master TV team. While watching the episode, Virtuous Vegan People Will Be Protected by God Power, Part 1 of 5 on Supreme Master Television, with members of the Supreme Master Television team on November 16, 2022. It all came clear when Master helped me understand what the ego was and how damaging it has been in my life. During the conference, the team was reminded to be thankful to Master for giving them hard times, because that is how Master could trim their ego, explaining that the more humble they are, the less ego they have, and the more beneficial it is for them. Everyone agrees, including me, because the day after receiving initiation into the Kuan Yin meditation method in Los Angeles back in 1998, I was privileged to be reprimanded by my master for asking a very egotistical question. In 1 second, I went from feeling 100% happy to feeling 1000% bad. Hence, that special moment allowed me to instantly learn how inflated my ego was. I badly needed that scolding to truly understand what the ego was, and the importance to trim it down, way down, because having a huge ego was not good for me. Let me explain more. For a period of 6 months before having the privilege of meeting Master in person, I was working with a therapist for various reasons, and along the way, he was doing his best to teach me the meaning of ego. For some strange reason, he was not able to make me understand. I just could not get what was the so-called ego. Well, the day after initiation, I asked Master Ching Hai to autograph a picture taken together the day before. That was a very egotistical question, but I did not know early enough and wasted Master's precious time. Asking one time was not enough for my ego, so I asked the second time. That was when Master turned around and pointed to the picture. Master said, "Isn't that enough for you?" referring to the privilege of me taking a picture together with Master. The way Master said those words helped me to understand what the ego was. After that special moment, those words always helped me remember to trim my ego, manage my ego, and keep my ego in place thousands of times. I am immensely thankful to Master for lovingly teaching me how important it is to trim the ego and access the God power within. Thank you, Supreme Master Ching Hai, and to all of you, the Supreme Master Television team, for your selfless and tireless work illuminating the world with constructive programs. Thanks in advance, Saints. May Master always look over us, and our love keep Master healthy and happy. Edmund from Toronto, Canada.
Appreciative Edmund, what you shared is so true and important. The reason we practice spiritually is to know and be our true selves. The ego is not our true self. So if we do not trim it, we cannot progress on our journey. Everything Master does is for our good. She often has said that scolding us is often the fastest way to clean the practitioner she's trying to help. It is good that you understood this early on in your practice. We wish you ever more enlightenment on your journey home. May you and the righteous Canadian people be awakened to the divine light within. Supreme Master TV team.
P.S. Master has these words of wisdom for you. Wise Edmund, I appreciate very much disciples like you who trust me enough to be scolded and not lose faith, especially only one day after initiation. Our Master's job is to help the disciple to cut their ego so they can be one with and express their true greatness within. We are all children of God, and the ego is our greatest obstacle to knowing and experiencing this. When a master scolds a disciple, all of their power is concentrated on that person very strongly and purifies them very quickly, just like when you have pots or pans that have food burned onto them and you have to scrub very hard with an abrasive to clean them. So too, sometimes the master has to scrub very hard to clean the disciples. Keep practicing diligently, and may you and magnificent Canada be forever embraced by the love of God.
Vegan, cause we don't eat our relatives and friends. The animal people are our relatives and friends.
We welcome your hotlines, stories, and or cute loving animal people clips. Please send them via suprememastertv.com/hotline.